Mellow. Got I put my our pup in here, y'all. Mellow. Just hold on. We're gonna get you something else to eat. He had a little stomach ache this morning, so he probably hungry. All right. I'm just getting on. I'm gonna see who is gonna get on this morning. It is 9:52 on the East Coast, my time. My time, and I know that it is probably in the afternoon or the next day for some in the different time zones. Hey, everybody coming on in. Happy Therapy Thursday. Happy Thursday chatting. I did tell everyone I was going to come back on Thursday. I hope you enjoyed the the midweek Wednesday wisdom word on yesterday. If you are following me, I also did a live on yesterday about the midweek word. Actually went live twice, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed the word and shared it out with others. My name is Karen Oliver. For some of those who do not know me, um, I am a master life purpose coach, a serial entrepreneur. Um, I'm an intercessor, all things uh, minister of the gospel. If you would like to know more about me, you can go to my bio and follow me on all social media platforms, Karen Oliver or the official Karen Oliver. You'll find me there. On LinkedIn, it's Karen Oliver, comma, MLC, and CIA for abbreviations. But just wanted to jump on for Therapy Thursday. It's Thursday and it's cold on the East Coast. We know it's about time for it to get cold, so I'm glad. I love the fall and cool weather. Hot chocolate, marshmallows, whatever you want to call it. But I hope you all are doing well on this Thursday. And as we talked about peace, um, and as we talked about um, peace on yesterday, our midweek word, gonna, just correlate and talk a little bit about that too, as well as on Therapy Thursday, having peace within. And I shared on yesterday, what are some things that you're doing to protect your peace? And we want to make sure that we continue to do that. But what are you doing for your mind? What are you doing today to ease your mind on today on this Therapy Thursday? What are you doing to protect your mind, your body, your soul? What are you doing to protect that peace? What are you doing to protect yourself? What are you doing? What are some safe spaces that you know that you can go to? Where are those safe spaces at? Are you actually interacting and exercising in those safe spaces that you know you need to exercise in? Sometimes we can call things a safe space that's not really a safe space for us. We think that they are safe spaces because we are so used to the status quo and it's familiar. Um, it's familiar to us, so we think it's a safe space for us, and it's really not. So we have to identify. Um, we have to identify uh, what is a safe space for ourselves. Um, so are you doing that? What is your safe space? And be be um, be reminded in this that sometimes, like I said, when we're calling things a safe space, we are compromising because it feels good to us. And so we got to be able to identify, am I compromising these things? Am I settling in am I settling in where I want to be because it's comfortable and I don't know the unknowing, because some of us can, I know I've been there before, we can settle in things that we are comfortable with and that we know because we don't want to start over or anything again. But you have to know this, that we should not be compromising at all for anything. And we need to identify who we really are. We need to identify who is for us. We need to identify who is with us. We need to identify who really has our good hearted interest. We really got to understand the connections. We got to understand when connections are for a season and when connections are not for a season. Because some people are meant to stay, some people are not meant to stay. And you will be surprised of the people that you think are supposed to be following your purpose or connected to your purpose that's not supposed to be connected to your purpose. So you have to understand that. Someone asked me a question, but I can't. I am from North Carolina, United States, North Carolina, on the East Coast. That's where I'm from. Somebody asked where I was from. So I want you all just to be reminded today on this Therapy Thursday that we need to identify what our safe spaces are. And like I said, that also ties in with our midweek weekly word, um, having peace within, the peace that God gives. I talked about peace on midweek on yesterday. And so today on Therapy Thursday, we got to know how to identify our peace and identify our safe spaces and recognize that, wait a minute, am I compromising? Am I still in the same place because it looks familiar and because I'm scared to go outside? But if you go to the other side, I assure you that it's going to be better and it's going to be for your good when you step out of your comfort zone, when you dive into the leap of faith, because your purpose is continuing on the other side. Welcome from India. Welcome from India. Thank you for joining the live. This is Therapy Thursday, so I have Therapy Thursday chat. So thank you so much for joining. I can't pronounce your name. I would try it, but I know I would mess it up. But thank you for joining from India. But for those of you who are new, or if this is your first time, I we do weekly motivation. We do midweek Wednesday, which we did yesterday, and we do Therapy Thursday. So this is your first time, and you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit that like button and share. I'm back. So my stream was interrupted when my phone rang, but anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining, and make sure that you do everything to protect your peace. We are again, as I got interrupted, we are less than 60 days. We are at the last quarter of the year, and we want to make sure that we take in everything that we have been through, everything that we have went through this year, things that we want to improve, things that we want to do to get better. There are things that we just got to leave in God's hands and leave it there. There's so many things that we want to try to fix ourselves, but we can't. We just need to let God do those things and for us, because we know that this year end is going to be great. It's not over yet. And so just sit back and enjoy the ride and make sure that you are protecting your peace. Make sure that you identify the safe spaces that um, is good for you, that's good for your health, that's good for your purpose, that's good for your life. Um, so thank you so much, you all, for joining in and watching. Make sure that you share with others, and I will see you all on next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.